Hello and welcome to the English Practice Podcast. This is not a class and not a test. This is a calm place to listen to English, even if you feel tired or unsure today.
If you try to learn English before and stopped, you are welcome here. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to repeat. Just listening is already enough.
We speak slowly and use simple English so you can feel safe and relaxed. You don't need to understand everything.
Think of this podcast as a quiet companion in your day. English belongs to you too.
Before we begin, I want to talk to you directly. If you feel scared to speak English, if your voice feels stuck, if your heart feels fast when you think about speaking, you are not alone. Many people feel this fear, and this podcast is a safe place for you. This is not a class. This is not a test. You don't need to speak. You don't need to answer. You can just listen, and that is already enough.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jake, and I'm really happy you are here with us today. Fear can be very quiet, but very strong. Some people feel afraid to speak because they think they will make mistakes. Some people feel afraid because they feel behind. If this sounds like you, please know that nothing is wrong with you. Fear is a very human feeling.
My name is Anna, and I want you to feel comfortable here. In this podcast, we speak slowly and use simple English. You don't need to understand every word. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be brave today. Just listening is enough.
Many learners try to speak before they feel ready. They push themselves, and fear grows bigger. Here, we do the opposite. We slow down. We listen. We let English feel calm again. When English feels calm, fear starts to feel smaller.
In this episode, we want to talk about fear. Fear of speaking. Fear of mistakes. Fear of sounding wrong. We want to show you that you can learn English in a gentle way, without pressure, without stress, and without forcing yourself.
If this calm way of learning English feels good to you, you are very welcome to subscribe to the channel. You can come back anytime you feel nervous or unsure. These podcasts are here to support you, not to rush you.
Stay with us, take a slow breath, and keep listening. You don't need to speak yet. You can start by feeling safe.
Feeling scared to speak English can stay with you for a long time. Even when you understand words, your voice does not come out. Your mind knows what you want to say, but fear stops you. This can feel very frustrating, and many learners feel ashamed of this fear. But fear does not mean you are weak. It means you care.
Yes, many people feel tired because of this fear. They think about English all day, but they don't speak. They feel pressure inside. Over time, this pressure can make them want to stop learning. That is why we believe English should feel softer. Listening without pressure can help your body relax.
When your body feels tense, speaking feels impossible. But when you feel safe, your voice can slowly return. Safety comes first. You don't need to speak to learn. Your ears can learn before your mouth does.
You are not the only one listening right now. People in many places feel the same fear. Learning English can feel lonely, but it does not have to be. We are all here together, listening quietly, taking small steps.
If you feel comfortable, we would love to know where you're listening from. You can leave a comment and tell us your country or your city. Seeing these comments helps us feel closer to you, and it helps other listeners feel less alone too.
When you see names of different places, you remember that fear is shared and learning can be shared too. English connects people gently even when they feel scared. Many learners think progress only happens when they speak. But progress can also happen quietly. Sometimes progress is listening without fear. Sometimes it is staying with English a little longer than before. These changes are small, but they are very important, especially when you feel scared.
Yes, fear often makes progress invisible. You don't see it, but it is there. When you choose to listen instead of stopping, you are already moving forward. When English feels a little less scary than yesterday, that is progress too.
We want to stop for a moment and talk to you directly. If the videos or podcasts from this channel have helped you with English, even in a small way, we would really love to hear about it. You can write a comment and share how these episodes helped you feel calmer, safer, or more confident with English.
Reading your comments means a lot to us. They help us understand your journey, and they also help other learners. When someone reads your comment, they may think, I feel the same way, and I can keep going too. That connection is very powerful.
Learning English can feel very lonely when you are scared to speak. But when people share their experiences, learning feels more human. You see that fear is common and that many people are learning slowly, just like you.
And learning slowly is okay. You don't need to hurry. Just listening today is already enough, and it shows that you are still here, still trying, and still moving forward in your own way. When you feel scared to speak, many people think the answer is to push harder. They tell themselves they must speak now or they will never learn. But pushing can make fear stronger. Fear grows when you feel forced. A calm routine can help more than pressure. A routine that feels safe and gentle.
A calm routine does not need many rules. It can be very simple. You can listen to English for a few minutes each day without thinking about speaking. You can listen while resting, walking, or doing something quiet. English does not need your full energy. It can stay with you softly.
Some days you may feel a little brave. Some days you may feel very scared. Both days are normal. On scared days, listening is enough. You are not falling behind when you slow down. You are protecting yourself, and that is important.
Many learners feel bad when they don't speak. They think they are failing. But not speaking does not mean you are not learning. Your ears are learning. Your mind is learning. English is slowly becoming familiar even if you stay quiet.
When English feels familiar, fear starts to change. It does not disappear fast, but it becomes smaller. You start to trust English more, and you start to trust yourself more too. This trust grows slowly, but it stays.
Over time, this gentle routine can change how English feels in your life. It stops being something scary. It becomes something calm, something you can return to even on days when you don't feel ready to speak. I want to talk about the fear inside your head. Many people are scared not because of English but because of what they think will happen. They imagine people laughing, correcting them, or judging their accent. These thoughts can feel very real even when no one is there. This fear can stop your voice before it even starts.
Yes, that fear can be very loud. It says you will sound wrong, or people will not understand you. But these thoughts are not facts. They are only fears. And fears often grow when you feel tired or unsure. Learning English does not mean you must be perfect. It means you are learning, and learning includes mistakes.
Many learners wait until fear goes away before they speak. But fear does not leave first. Confidence grows slowly and fear becomes smaller later. You don't need to be fearless to learn. You only need a safe space and time.
Listening calmly helps your mind relax. When your mind relaxes, your body feels safer. And when your body feels safe, your voice can come out more easily, little by little. There is no rush. There is no correct speed.
You are allowed to learn English quietly. You are allowed to be slow. You are allowed to feel scared and still continue. These things do not cancel each other. They can exist together.
Feeling scared does not mean you cannot speak English one day. It only means you are on your way, moving gently at your own pace. When you think about speaking English, it is okay if your heart feels fast. It is okay if your voice feels quiet. These feelings do not mean you're not ready. They only mean you care. Caring is part of learning. You don't need to remove fear today. You only need to stay close to English in a calm way.
Yes, staying close is enough. You can listen today. You can listen tomorrow. You can listen many times before you speak. Your voice will come when it feels safe. You don't need to force it. English can wait for you.
Many people think speaking is the first step, but listening is a strong step too. When you listen, your mind learns the sound, the rhythm, the feeling of English. This makes speaking easier later without pressure.
And when you finally speak even one small word, that moment will feel lighter because you were kind to yourself before. You didn't rush. You didn't punish yourself. You stayed calm.
Learning English is not about being brave every day. It is about being gentle and staying connected. Fear does not control your future. It is only part of your present moment.
Just listening right now is already enough. You are doing something good for yourself even if it feels small. Sometimes learners ask themselves, when will I feel ready to speak? And the truth is, readiness does not arrive like a signal or a moment. It grows slowly inside you. One day, English feels a little less scary. Another day, you repeat a word quietly. These moments are small, but they show that fear is changing.
Yes, fear does not disappear suddenly. It becomes softer. It gives you more space. And in that space, confidence starts to grow. Confidence is not loud. It is calm. It is the feeling that you are allowed to try, even if your voice shakes a little.
Many people think confidence comes before action, but often it comes after. You listen first. You feel safe first. And later, confidence follows. There is no need to rush this process. Your pace is the right pace for you.
Speaking English one day will not be a big jump. It will be a small step, maybe one word, maybe one short sentence. And that is enough. Every small sound is part of learning.
You don't need to compare your voice to others. Your voice is already good enough to learn with. English does not belong only to confident people. It belongs to you too, exactly as you are now.
Stay close to English in a calm way. Listen when you can. Rest when you need. Little by little, fear will feel lighter and your voice will feel closer. Many people think they need a big moment to change. They wait for a day when fear is gone and confidence is strong. But real change is quieter than that. It happens when English feels less heavy, when you don't run away from it anymore, when listening feels normal, like part of your day.
Yes, English can slowly become familiar. When something feels familiar, it feels safer. You don't need to understand everything. You don't need to speak perfectly. You only need to stay connected in a way that feels kind. Familiarity grows when you allow English to stay with you even in silence.
Some days you may not feel brave at all. Some days fear will still be there. That does not erase your progress. Progress is not about feeling good every day. It is about continuing gently, even when emotions change.
You are allowed to learn English in your own way. You are allowed to take your time. There is no correct speed, no deadline, no rule you must follow. English is not something you need to chase. It can walk beside you.
When you stop fighting fear, fear loses some of its power. You don't need to remove it. You only need to give yourself space. And in that space, learning happens quietly.
Staying here, listening calmly, is already a sign that you care. And caring is more important than being confident. As we come close to the end of this conversation, I want you to remember one simple idea. You do not need to be ready today. You do not need to speak today. Being here, listening calmly, is already enough for this moment.
Yes, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are learning in a human way, with fear, with rest, and with care. English does not ask you to be fearless. It asks you to stay close, little by little.
This podcast is here for days like this. Days when you feel scared, tired, or unsure. You can come back whenever you need a calm place. You don't need to explain yourself. You're welcome here.
Take your time. Move at your own pace. Let English stay soft and gentle in your life. Your voice will come when it feels safe.
Thank you for spending this time with us on the English Practice Podcast. We are very glad you are here exactly as you are today.
Take care of yourself. Breathe slowly. And remember this. Just listening is already enough. English belongs to you too.